1,000-meter final coming up. The Canadian in the race is 24-year-old Charle Cournoyer.
Looking very confident on the line. He's a gamer, likes to play the video games, always has lots of confidence.
Korean in the field, and there are two of them. Jo the first, and perhaps the one with more on his resume, 25-year-old Cournoyer.
The diminutive Cournoyer, but the very experienced and crafty racer.
2012 overall world champion, won that championship in Shanghai. Shi Jingnan also in the race for China. And he won a bronze medal at 1,000 meters in the last World Championships in Moscow earlier this year.
Right off the bat, Charle sliding into second. It'll be interesting to see if Charle will take a few risks in this race. Short track is about taking risks. Last week in the 500, he didn't take many risks, and he was only had to settle for the silver medal. Sorry. See if he can take a risk and head for the win this weekend.
Well, he's picking up steam as the World Cup season progresses. Cournoyer was 4th overall at the World Cup selections in Montreal, but seems to be involved in every final that we've broadcast so far this season. First World Cup in Montreal, the second here in Toronto, and now Cournoyer again holding off the Korean. Now we'll get into second place. Jo has the lead for South Korea.
Yoongi Kwak now accelerating on the outside, looking to pick off the Chinese and get into this race, but now the Chinese decides it's time for him to move.
Wow, and Cournoyer still at the head of the pack, trying to command the South Korean and the Chinese. Looking very, very strong, Michael, is Charle Cournoyer. He's going to take a run at the gold medal.
He has got two hands on his back. This is what we call taking a risk. He was out in front early, not afraid to race from the front and show his strength.
He has great backhand speed. He's a 500-meter racer. Cournoyer now trying to hold off the South Korean. Cournoyer goes to the line and gets there. What a great race tactically for Charle Cournoyer.
And he is pumped. Big high five for his coach, Derek Campbell, and lots of fist pumps for the home crowd here. They are on their feet at the MasterCard Center.
Absolutely brilliant performance for Charle Cournoyer. Relinquished the lead for only a fraction of a second throughout, had command.
And he takes time to salute the fans. Let's take a look at how this victory unfolded for Charle Cournoyer. Seo, the Korean, passes up early. Charle sits down, but when he senses that there's movement behind him, he will take back that lead and keep it for good.
Great acceleration to get to the outside, cuts inside, and ahead of the South Korean for the lead. And from then on in, it was all speed and power for Cournoyer as he looks over his shoulder, makes the check, and then gets to the line.
Love the fist pump, showing that confidence, looking around him right into the line to be aware of where the other skater is. Huge victory for Charle on home ice.
And that's one thing, Michael, that he does not lack, is confidence.
Not even one iota of lacking in confidence. You can see him there. He talks and talks and talks. Good to see that confidence showing off.
Gold medal to Charle Cournoyer of Canada. And he's standing by with Melissa Hollingsworth.
Well, Charles, you and the Korean were exchanging the lead throughout the entire race. Take us through your strategy.
All I wanted was the front. I knew I had a lot of legs, so I wanted to use them at 100%. I went in front. I took the lead, picked up the pace at the right time. It was a good race. I mean, me and my coach really worked hard on that one, and it paid off. So.
How does it feel to win your very first World Cup gold medal?
It's amazing. I really love a thing in my life, but that's really amazing to be here in Canada, in Toronto, and just like winning a gold medal. It's just fantastic.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
There's a look at the Canadian results at MasterCard.